What are you doing?
Out in town for a drink. Want to come?
I'm not sure about drinking.
I would say the best advice I would come across was just going to my parents. Just asking them straightforward, ask questions. I'm sure they'll be honest and answer back. That was my own personal opinion. The issues I find with being deaf and drugs and alcohol is that I haven't got that. I feel sort of insecure. So I feel confident with asking my parents, asking teachers, asking my friends, just straightforward answers, questions to answer.
You can just have one.
In terms of advice out there for drugs and alcohol, there is a little bit for young people in general, but in terms of advice for disabled young people, it's really negligible. There's really not anything out there. So my primary kind of source of advice has really been through my parents, and my mum in particular has given me like quite clear warnings about not only drugs and alcohol for young people in general, because in general it's dangerous, but because I'm visually impaired, it can have a particularly bad effect. Under the influence of something, it could be particularly dangerous. So that is a particular issue for me.
But when my parents couldn't answer the questions, I always went to either the internet to certain websites, so like Frank or drugs and that kind of thing.
There's very little resources for young people, and particularly disabled people.
I think like to go for advice you should go to like your parents first, but then I think if obviously like some people aren't comfortable with doing that, so then I think if you go to any like groups or sessions or youth groups or anything, then that would be a good source of advice.
Just not sure how it will affect me.
It affects everyone.
I think in schools, if you have a special educational needs unit, you should maybe go to them and talk to them about it, or adult you trust in school, just about how disability will affect drugs and alcohol. I think the most important thing is like not to give in to your peers. Like if people are pressuring you about doing drugs and alcohol, just say no. Like you can do it when you're ready if you choose to do it at all.
Teachers that care around need to realise that the way to be embraced and peer pressure is because a lot of young people go through bullying that are not disabled, and disabled people need more help with bullying.
For a deaf person, when they put videos up, there isn't no either a BSL interpreter there or subtitles. So that, for me, sex education and relationships and drug and alcohol wasn't accessible for me, and that's why I asked my parents or a doctor or a friend to help me, because I couldn't get any personal resources from at school or anything like that.
Sometimes it's hard of being growing up and being teenagers, that people want to have some kind of knowledge and act cool with the peers. But I just reiterate that you should be careful and get the right advice when needed.